Top 6 political assassinations.
Mimi nimejitolea kwamba nitatafuta hicho kiti cha rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya.
These great things that Saitoti has been able to do when he was alive. Why are we saying it? Why don't we say for once, and why don't we say it in one voice, we are going to follow those steps he wanted to follow?
Tutamkosa yeye. Watu wa Kajiado North tutamkosa. Sisi tunapakana Lang'ata na Kajiado North, tunapakana kutoka kule ambaye alianguka mpaka ndani ya National Park hapa ndani. Kila mara tulikuwa tunashauriana naye juu ya mambo ya usalama.
He was capable of higher leadership, responsibilities, and majority of us recall how I nominated him to parliament.
The words he mentioned in my presence in Kasarani, there comes a time when the country comes before any one of us. I think going into this election, those words of George Saitoti must guide us.
We must find, Your Excellency, a manner in which we are able to work together for this nation. Political competition, yes, is good. Democracy, yes, is good. But sometimes we need to be able to put aside our own personal, individual ambitions.
Oral Ojode.
This time round, we are not going to spare anybody who tries to abuse, who tries to incite any person. We will not, we cannot afford.
Chris Msando.
Thank you, Debal. I think speaking from a perspective of the decision of the Court of Appeal in terms of resource management for the general election, the court was very clear in its decision in terms of the announcement and declaration of results, especially for presidential results.
Jacob Juma.
The late Jacob Juma, at 12:34 p.m. on the 10th of December 2015, tweeted, and I quote, "The person who is obsessed with plans to kill me is William Ruto. I know that my assassination was discussed on Tuesday." My question to you is, did you have anything to do with that, as the late Jacob Juma claimed, as Jirongo claimed, and why you?
Well, I think we lost Jacob Juma, that he would be best placed to respond to your question. And maybe you should look for some time, get Jirongo here, so that he can tell the country what he means. But I am sure as the sun is going to rise tomorrow, that the killers of Jacob Juma will be brought to book.
We have sunk in Kotek as a company in this exploration works so much money of our company resources. We will not let this threat of revocation be effective.
Erastus Chemorei.
Na Erastus Kirui Chemorei, afisa mmoja mkuu wa GSU, kukabidhiwa majukumu ya kulinda dawa hizo za kulevya. Erastus Chemorei, ambaye ni afisa wa 3 kimadaraka katika kambi ya mafunzo ya GSU Nairobi, anakisiwa kuchaguliwa na kuonekana kama afisa chapakazi na wa kuaminika, hivyo basi kukabidhiwa funguo za shehena hizo za madawa ya kulevya aina ya cocaine zilizokuwa zikihifadhiwa katika kambi ya GSU na kamanda wa chuo hicho.
General Ogola.
I want to make an apology, Your Excellency. When I was going through the salutations, I discovered I did not recognize Her Excellency, the First Lady. I apologize, Your Excellency.
I appointed General Ogola. General Ogola is among the people who went to Bomas to try and overturn my victory. Do you know that? But because When I looked at his CV, he was the best person to be general. I called him and I sat him down. I told him, my friend, you went to Bomas to try and overturn my victory. But because you are the best person to be general, I'm going to give you the job. That is how it works with me. That's why I told you, if a person has the qualification, if he is the best for the job, I will give him the job.
But that is the military. There's a code of conduct for the military and how politics works in Kenya, Mr. President.
Let me tell you, my friend, I had the opportunity. I could have appointed anybody. I had, I think, 10 choices. I didn't have to. You know, there are people who say, oh, you know, William Ruto appointed Ogola because he was the deputy CDF. That's not the case.